Hi, I'm Diane Cassioli, the 2017 Internal Relations Director for State of State, and we're here live at the fourth annual conference. So, we just heard a whole set on community responsibility with a lot of amazing speakers, and we're here today with Will, and he just spoke as well. So, we're going to be talking to you live at home during the discussion breaks and basically be asking a couple more questions to our speakers. So, first, Will, that was an amazing speech, and I think it's definitely really relevant to all of the students here and community members as well. So I first wanted to ask, what kind of inspired you to give this specific topic of speech?
Of course. So I'm from a town in New York where it's essentially just all long-term residents. It's a bunch of homes connected to us, another street with a bunch of homes. And I came here with kind of a fresh mind and saw that this town is a little bit different, and where you don't know your neighbor, you don't babysit your neighbor's kids, you don't go over for Sunday dinner. And I felt a little bit distant. I didn't feel that connection between students and long-term residents that I kind of had hoped to feel in this town. So when I came here, I kind of thought about ways I could get involved and kind of connect the community, and I tried to do so with the Interfraternity Council through programs like Neighbor to Neighbor, and as Terry had referenced, the IFC Holiday Lights and things of that sort. And while they were effective, I still think there's more to do. So that's why I'm here today to kind of just inspire the crowd, and hopefully we can come together more as a community.
Great. So another thing that a lot of people in the audience I think were wondering too was what exactly does the topic of the set, community responsibility, mean to you?
Well, it means to me really just caring about your community and being engaged, and that happens in a handful of different ways. As I said up there, it sometimes happens just by showing up here today, showing up to the polls on election day. It also just is, kind of just showing up to your neighbor's house and introducing yourself. But I think it is about caring. And again, if you care about Penn State University Park campus, you naturally have to care about State College because the two are forever intertwined. And that's really why I care about it, and why I think it really affects the student experience here at Penn State.
So then if there was one takeaway you really wanted the audience and listeners at home to get from your speech today, what do you think that would be?
Well, as I mentioned, there are really three ways or three issues here in State College. One of which is the constant change. The second of which is, the lifestyle differences between students and long-term residents. And the third of which is, again, what Terry kind of referenced is sometimes a biased, local government. And we can't address that change. That's just a fact of this town. It's the nature of having such a large institution and university here in kind of a rural area. But the lifestyles we can change. We can change how we interact with each other. And as Terry mentioned, we can change how we interact and are engaged and committed to those local politics as well.
Great. Thank you so much, Will, for
Thank you for
talking to
having me.
us. If you're at home, stay tuned. We're going to be back interviewing another speaker in a few moments.